I'm to speak on breaking barriers. I think it can be very nice, yes. So I don't know why you put me here, because you said all I want to say. And you don't have to be in class when you use your answers and question. And somebody is speaking and say, yes, so I can't be. You said everything. But I'll share a bit of my story with you all. I hope by the time I finish, you pick a thing or two. So I'm the fourth or fifth to my mother's end. Let's see my father for now. And the fourth girl. And the first to end the first degree. To end the first master's, a second master's, currently pursuing a PhD. There was someone, another person, another one before me. Why me? Have you asked yourself why you? Have you gone to that point where you have to ask why you? If you haven't gone to that point yet, maybe you're privileged. And being the first didn't come easy. After senior high school, the usual one is to go to the university, right? That's the thing to do. But I couldn't go because I didn't have the means at that time. I was speaking with a friend, I was like, Bridget, you'd be a very good marketer. You should take a program in marketing. That is not the problem. The problem is the take me there was not there. So another friend was like, thank God for friends. If you have friends in your life who are supporting you, good chance together for money. So everyone was like, oh, we can never come now to school. And who are definitely so a friend got a phone for me to start my diploma in marketing. Then we call it DBS, Diploma in Business Studies. So marketing. And then I started the program. SRC aspired and got public relations officer. When I was about finishing the school, I still not paid my fees. And then one of the lecturers was like, I just checked the records. You not? I was like, oh yes, I'm going to graduate with distinction, and then people will have to give me the fees for free. And then he just laughed. In my head, I didn't know where I was going to get money to write my final exam, which was coming up. It was around 180 cedis. So I went to a pastor of mine. It's like, oh, I have to write these exams, and then I need this help and all that. And I was serving in the church. I was a church's photographer. So every Sunday you come to Trinity Baptist Church, you see me all over the place taking pictures. And it was something, I don't think I'll talk about it today, but some other time, and I'll probably share it on another platform, and you get to know more about that. But he had also left his job and starting up a foundation and all that. So I didn't know much about it. I was just telling him my problem, expecting that he would be of help. I sat there almost the whole day. And I think by the time I left the place, I had read Strategic Positioning. It was a book by Lee to me, I think. I had read that book. Then I spent the whole day. When I was to get how much he gave me. 50 answers. I needed 180. And then he mentioned, oh, you can speak to this person and that person. Oh, man, the whole day, why don't you just tell me to go and speak to this person? But you don't have things we are going through. And sometimes because of speed and composure, you can't tell the people that shall they read them and not listen to them. So I had to leave and speak to that person and that person. And then we had to be my senior person only gave me 200 cedis then. And then I used the 180 to go and write the exam. So when I completed, they were like, because you did not pay your fees, you're not going to give the results. I went to technical unit to go and take the actual results from. Which was not right. I told them someday I'll become a very big person. And I ran a free ad for them. I owe them. Fast forward, so I completed SHS in 2011, and then actually went to the university to do my first degree in 2015. By then, my mates that I went to school with were already coming out of uni. But I was determined to go. And then some other things happened around us that we were supposed to be inspiration from. There was this young lady who worked with Vodafone then, and I think she did engineering. And anytime she was walking, she had this confidence. And then people talk about her. She's quite messy. People talk about her. Oh, Messi is an engineer. She's like, really, you're much more than what you're doing here. Then I was doing virtually everything. So at the point, I went to UPSA to do SEM chatted because I did the diploma marketing, and I was selling deodorants, I was selling spray, I was selling anything sellable, anything that somebody organized a training for widows. We taught them how to make shapes and all those things. I went to learn, and then I was selling shapes, bridge nuts and bridge whatever. I was selling everything sellable. And Bridget, there's much more to you than all that you're doing. Find it, like look for it. But I was enjoying the photography. Sunday I take pictures of people. I go and print, bring it back, and take it and pay me by cost. You didn't even ask for it, but because the picture is nice, I'll bring it to you. And if you like it, and you pay me for it. It's like, nah, there's more to me. In uni, I started Bridge TV. I think it was through that I got to get interviewed. This some years back. Put your hands together for them. She's thoughtful, she's determined, she's a go-getter, like, she's everything some. She won't give you the chance to breathe. She's on your neck, like, and you have to see. I was supposed to leave this country, so I was like, okay, this girl is sweating. By the time they come with the program, I'm sure I'm gone. I'm in China. I'm still here, so I don't have any option than to be here. But my nation is very. So fast forward, what do I need to do with myself? I was uncomfortable. I was not. I heard something on YouTube today. I was saying when your time is up, you become restless. So when you have to move from one spot to the other, you become so restless. She said you wouldn't be comfortable where you are. That was the stage I was in. I kept asking myself, what is it? What do I need to do? Okay, it's school. You just go to school. But it wasn't just going. After that time, I needed money to fund my education. It got hard. But this one is not part of the story, but I'm telling you. When I bought the form first, I bought a form for Kempa. And then I gave it to one of my lecturers that I love so much. I thought she loved me too. And I was like, oh, she should endorse it for me. I needed two people. One was an APP guy that we all know. I felt like this way, like, hello, so, and I thought this man would rather, but he stopped me. I was like, Bridget, look at what I wrote. Are you okay? I'm like, oh yes, thank you. And then this woman that was like a mentor to me that I love so much. Charlie, the woman murdered me. She wrote some things that I was like, why? But I thought you liked me. And I like you too, because you are someone I admire. So how could you write this about me? When Namibuya was speaking, please put your hands together for her. I will tell her, we die together. I'm not letting her go anywhere. Yeah, she's a solid source for me, so I won't let her go anywhere. It's like, you love me, I love you too, like, I'm your best student. But all this while, she saw me to be arrogant, tone, and then because I am outspoken, I didn't ask her, but I just assumed that because I'm outspoken and I'm a photographer, I know the thing, I know practical. If you are teaching us the theory in ignorance, I'm not coming at you. I'm just saying that, oh, this is called end of field. When you take a picture and the background is blurred, the image stands out. I'm moving on it. You're supposed to even tell them to clap for me that I know the thing and I'm saying. I mean, some of those things. So I'm thinking, okay, so because of this petty things, she probably thinks I'm arrogant. I'm not. I'm just somebody that I know it and I'm just sharing. So the woman gave me that thing. And then deep background fans broken. So I ended up always one thing. And then that day, so I heard their SRC, no female has ever contested. Now they're primary, but not at all. I was like, okay, I'm going to contest. So I had two goals. My young people, I had two goals. I said, every point in your life, you should set goals for yourself. I had just two. And one was to become SRC president, the other was to get first class. I never said that. I'm smart, but being SRC president, who means well and wants to do the work and get the first class is another thing altogether. So yes, I remember I was asked why SRC president and all the advice. I was like, why not the president of the West? I have the, how do you call it, the GPA, I have everything, so why should I go for vice? And he asked me again, why do you want to be SRC president? I said, I need the power. At that time, I didn't even think about the answer, I didn't even think about it. It's like, why do you want to be SRC president? On a normal, you should hear people say essays and say things. I said I want the power of seeing me explaining. I'm like, I was entertainment Enterprise chairperson. deputy chairperson. And when people come to me with their problems and stuff, I tell the president, he doesn't listen. He will say okay, but he won't do it. And if I have the power, I can make the things happen. So I just want the power. So I contested 4 guys, myself. By the time it was time for the elections, we all said they were not doing anything. Whatever their reason is, I want to go for presidency. I went. I won. They didn't hear from who. They didn't that one thing. I got the heavy majority. And I became the president. I went through a lot. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. By the end of the day, I was the first female as president of Wisconsin. Now, that is me breaking a barrier. The first one is my family barrier that I had to break of becoming the first graduate. But it's not ending there. I'm pushing my sisters to also go to school. So yes, one is already going to school. The others will tell you, but I'll find a way. They will all do something for themselves. So yes, it's not about just breaking the barrier, but you have to keep the door open, as Professor Nana James said, keep it open for others to also walk through. And then becoming as president. Now when I competed, I had done so many things, from media to, by the time I was working at GDs, I've done so many of them. So after school, I was running an NGO. Now the NGO is called the PEG Institute. And we have a yell. I want us all to recite the yell. When I say PEG, say I am capable. PEG, I will do it. PEG, I will succeed. Now, the lady at the back, if she wants to get here, she needs to know she's capable of coming. If you can't move here, there's no way you will get here. But she needs to know that she can make it here. Now, you are capable. If you don't come, you are still there. If you don't make the move, you will still be there. Now, when you get here, what have you done? You've succeeded. You are in school. I'm sure you want to follow the norm. From secondary school, go to uni. You can't just get to uni. You need to learn. Now, you are capable. That's why you're here. But you need to learn. If you don't learn, you will not pass. And you will not get to university. The parents can pull the strings, but now trust me, it's very tough. People are still fighting for school placement. So, PEG, we say, I am capable. If you know you are not capable, keep quiet about it, don't say it. But now, what are you capable of doing? You should have something in mind. What is it that you want to do? What is it you want to achieve? That should be in your mind. Me, anywhere I stand and I talk, I tell them what to be president of Ghana. So anytime I say I am capable, I will do it, I will succeed. In my head, I am going to be president of Ghana. I'm going to stand there and address the country. That is what I am seeing. You should have a picture in mind you are seeing when you are talking about I am capable, I will do it, I will succeed. And please, people don't believe in your dreams. They will not believe you. But it is your dream. And if your dreams don't scare you, you are seriously not dreaming. Are we here? Is that something you want to achieve? Is there something you want to achieve? Yes. Are we here? Yes. Okay, now let's do the yell together. First one says I am capable. Second says I will do it. And the third one is I will succeed. In your mind, please have that goal in mind. Me, as I already said, I have already pictured myself giving a state of nation address. Hey, I can see people are not happy for me. But I think whether you're happy or not, I think my dream. And I'll make it happen. With or without you. But I know you support me. So now let's do the yell. PEG. I am capable. PEG. I will do it. PEG. I will succeed. Now PEG is PEC, Personal Education and Career Development of Young People in Rural Communities. We are not in rural communities, but the yell is very necessary. My students, please are we here? Yes. Please are we here? Yes. Can we do only the students? PEG. I am capable. PEG. I will do it. PEG. Please put your hands together for them. I know I will see you all in your reflections very soon. Please, the PEG, we shouldn't just recite the yell here and leave. I would want you to make it a personal thing. Anytime your dreams come to mind, anytime you want to talk to yourself, tell yourself I am capable, I will do it, I will succeed. And focus on yourself. Let others be. See, as I'm standing here right now, I don't care about you. I'm sorry. What you do, what you say, where you live, what you don't do. It is not my business. My only business is me that I'm standing here. I care about me, I care about what I eat, I care about what I drink. It's not about being selfish. It's about looking out for yourself. It doesn't mean you're not going to help society. you're going to help. But when you're looking at society, you're looking at society from a point of where you would offer, not where you're picking jealousy, you're picking envy, you're picking greed. No. Most of us, because of social media, when we go on and we see people doing stuff, then our focus and our attention is on who is doing better than me. Me, I don't care about you. What you do and what you say and where you go and blah blah blah. I don't care. If you buy the bag 100 cities, I'll buy my 5 cities and I will rock it with style. And you guys, you even wonder, cheap me. I am so excited about my little. Be happy, generate your own happiness from within. It has carried me very far. Looking at where I'm coming from, if I am supposed to be looking at people, if I'm supposed to be looking at what somebody is doing and what somebody is not doing, I'm sure I would be depressed by now. But I don't care about anybody, I care about myself. Now, let's fast track it to the story that every likes most. 18 plus for NDC. After uni and my NGO and everything, I was doing my NGO stuff and a friend reached out. Thank God for good friends. As she said, if your friends are not helping you, I advise you safe. Are we here? Yeah. And if you are not helping your friends, then they advise themselves. Don't worry. You'll find your very soon. So yes, a friend of mine was like, Bridget, I have this idea I was working on, but I want you to own it. So I was like, this is 18 plus for JM. But okay. So someone that likes to brainstorm. I called a few people. This is the idea, but I think when JM is out of office, this thing will die. So what do you think? Let's roll. So we were brainstorming, and then we ended up with 18 plus for NTC, which is going to live forever. Hopefully. So we started with 18 plus for NTC. And then when I started, one of my godmothers in church called me to advise me, Bridget, this path you've taken, people have been there, they didn't achieve anything. Nobody didn't succeed, they were just working for people. And she added a part where in politics, most young girls have to sleep with a man and all those things and all that. I'm like, yo, where I'm coming from, man? It's very far. It is not now that I'll come and cheat myself for somebody to. And you know, it's good to take advice. Please, what I'm going to say is not that I don't take advice. It's good to take advice. Advice is free. But I believe God, in His infinite wisdom, has given all of us here to think. So me, it's not like I don't take advice from you, but I'm using the advice you have given me, and I'll ask myself, do I need it at this point? Will it help me at this point? If it will, I will take it. If I don't take it, I move with my intuition. So if at that time I feel your advice will not help me, I will respectfully not take it. If I go and hit, I'll come back. And I think most mentors should learn that thing where they allow the mentees the room to make the mistakes. And when they come back, they shouldn't get angry. They should accept them. And then they're like, okay, so you see you this mistake, come, now do this, we'll do that way. Give them the room to make their mistakes. Because there were two things that people told me when I started this 18 plus pregnancy. The first one was my godmother who told me, this path, they will sleep with you, they will blah, 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 blah. You see, the thing is you and what you want to do. What do you see? How do you want to do it? So when she said what she had to say, I have to do my own thinking. That's okay, she said it goes in my rule is no sex. So if I'm not, it's not here that I come and talk about that part. But in my principles, I know that this man will happen. There's no way you cannot do that with me. So let's find out what else. I don't insult people. I won't come on social media and come and insult you. I will go online and say that young Mitch, he needs public speaking classes. I'm not insulting him. He needs public speaking classes. You can't be talking and jumping all over the place like you are. No, I'm not insulting him. I'm just stating a fact. So I won't come and insult you. So let me put that one aside. I'm not insulting people. Nobody's sleeping with anybody. What else? Okay, I think I'm fine. I can still do what I want to do. And I'll achieve the goal I want. Another person said, I am too good for what I am doing. My target was first-time voters. And you can't come and be targeting, I'm a marketing person, you can't come and be targeting first-time voters and be behaving like the Samiji fees and like the Bichuzanans who speak fast. No. You relate with young people on their level. So if you're dealing with kids, you have to bend to their level, speak a language they will understand. But with everything that you think I am, I go dancing, and I go meeting with young people and you feel it's not my thing. I should do better. You can do better than what you do. Do you really ask me what I'm doing? Do you know what I'm about? You know, and you don't know. And no matter how I explain, they still don't get it. So I decided that let me make my own mistake. And this is a mentor of mine who wanted me to become a lawyer so bad and feel what I'm doing is not my field. It's not what I'm supposed to be doing. But I'm comfortable with what I'm doing. I'm fulfilled. He asked, have you met this person? I said, no. Have you met that person? I said, so why are you wasting your time? I was like, please allow. Fast forward, elections are over, power has been won, everything is said and done. And now they are sharing positions. My young people, young people, if I continue, you see, politics, you also, I'm not a politician. If you don't go, someone will go for me, you decisions for me. So please, and when you're voting, you think about the one that thinks about you. When you're voting, I'm not campaigning, I'm just telling you. The NDC gets on so when you're going to vote. So as I was saying, check positions. The months are going. Names are being mentioned, congratulations are flowing, everybody's looking at you and hoping to hear from you. And then the days are going, and now you keep asking yourself, hey, what is happening? Then you'll call you, hey, Bridget, what is happening? This one has gotten this one, what have you gotten? Then one of my mothers called me and said, Bridget, Master says, only solid bone mother, only very way, internet, Ushe Maya, in my head, in my head, God, what is happening? And then one person was like, no, you can't be here, then you'll just give you something, just go and ask them. Hey. Another person said, oh, Bridget, should you pay your dues? So, all the information said, where in this country haven't I told? And I started campaigning in 2020 when we lost election. 2024. Which one is young paid her dues? Don't worry, I'm sure you both know the kind of dues she was talking about. And I didn't pay my dues. But I was worried. And I was not just worried, I was concerned about the people that I worked with. Because they are all looking up to me. So what will I do? I prayed. I went for all nights. I just said, but in all that, there was this peace in there somehow. There was this peace when you know that Charlie, I don't own you. You are confident that Charlie, you've done your best. And you still get something. There's that peace. But I'm still worried. So I was sitting in the kitchen with my iPad in front of me. I was watching the message. The internet was messing up. I was not even bothered because me and my head depressed this And then the call comes through. Hello, Bridget. Reluctantly, hello. This is your mommy. Which of my mommies? And then she mentioned her name. Come and see me in my kitchen. I was shouting and jumping. Hey, now what do you call me? Where do you call everyone? I was shouting and jumping and she said A, B, C, D. Do you want? I said, do I? Please, my bag is packed. I am ready. When am I moving? That is God, and that is breaking barrier. But at the end of the day, people think you have to wear and sleep. So we didn't sleep with anybody. We worked. What if there's no one minutes now I'm doing this guy? I was not 90 for me. And you need to stand up. And when you're doing these things, don't do it for the validation. Do it because it is what has to be done. Because if it's for the validation, I would have stopped along the way because the pressure that was coming, it was just overwhelming. But I had my eyes fixed on one thing. I was only 12 of Ghana. I had to keep quiet, swallow some of the things. So you see me laughing and going about, but shall I get pressure? You have no idea. Some of the things are there, you can't even say, but you just keep quiet and keep moving. And by the grace of God, somebody wrote that you are such a lucky girl. I am a child of grace. It is pure grace. So before I end and go and sit down, I believe in God. I believe in prayers. I believe in worship. Sometimes I don't want to understand. Hold on, understand. If I get on the song, no matter where I am or what I do, I will dance. Young people, this is not the time. The girls, relax. Learn your books. Pass. See every level and the kind of people you meet. As this from my age, every person in life and the kind of people you meet. Unless you don't have any goals for yourself, unless you will meet better. You make videos and you even post on social media. Please, I beg you. And in the name of God, I beg you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, he now knows. He has said, and I was like, hey, so you get. Or the nigga, I said, hey, I shot let me not fire like you. Or no, I see you. I shot let you know they become big like this, but like you do it. And it's true. I'm wrapping up. And we are all laughing. But this is very serious. Every stage in life and the things you get and the things you see. And you see, as you go, your eyes open. And your sense of preferences change. To cry, relax for the Lord. Relax for the Lord. Give time some time. And I'm sure that when the time gets there, you now come and talk, you'll be happy about the decisions that you've made and about the life you are living. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay.